What is your perspective on dating younger men? Why do you like to date these?
Okay. Well, when I first became single, the most important thing was for me to go out and have fun and companionship. A lot of the older men, they don't want to do that. They want to have food. They want to have a quick lay, which are probably not good in bed because they just have never been educated, unfortunately.
You're saying the older men at this point?
Yep.
Okay, so interesting take. Not the same as what some of our listeners, Sneaky Freak listeners, have described about dating older men, but go on.
I have my own anecdotal evidence.
Okay. You found that the guys your age don't know how to fuck?
Or they're used to being... One of the guys said, I wouldn't even wear condoms. You dated a guy and you'd have to wear condoms? He called him Condom Boy.
Condom Boy?
Yeah.
What a dingus.
Dingus. I dated some dinguses, and not the least of which I talked about last week.
I mean, it sounds like you've dated some stunk guys
They're
that
stunks.
were your age, and then you were like, you know what, I gotta go either to a different location or a different age group.
And that's the thing. In different life passages, you want different things. And at that point, I did not want an old stunk who asked me about getting Botox.
Because how old were you during this?
You just missed that.
They asked you about getting Botox?
Yeah, he looks at me across the table and goes, did you get any Botox in your forehead? Because I'm thinking of doing it. Who wants to hear that on a first date?
Why not? Why not? You're getting Botox, again, with the double standards.
I would never want a guy to ask me that.
So it's more about offensive to you. Why are you talking about my regimen?
No, it was just like, it's just so superficial. And anyway, the young guys, they are ready to, they're spontaneous. They will do crazy ass things like, look for cicadas when you're smoking hash.
What?
Okay, never mind.
What the fuck was that?
It was a little experience I had once.
With who?
One of the guys I was with.
Oh, just one of the young cubs.
I had
looking for cicadas while smoking hash?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, I was smoking hash and I was looking for some cicadas.
That's what you wanted a partner?
It was a 17-year cicada thing.
So the cicadas were all coming back and you were on hash?
And we went out in the back.
Where'd you get hash?
A friend of mine gave me hash. He went to Amsterdam.
How do you smoke hash? You light it up?
Under a glass.
You lit it under a glass?
Yeah, and then you just stick your head under there and you suck it in and you smoke it.
Was this in my house that I grew up in?
Yeah, it's a good high.
Mom!
What?
This is fucked up.
Okay,
so
why?
You smoked hash with some young guy?
Yeah.
And then what's with the cicadas?
We decided to go searching for cicadas. We were stoned.
Your eyebrows are going up. I know you were fucking stoned. You're smoking hash and searching for cicadas.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, but you want to be with a guy like that who's spontaneous, who's fun to be with, who a lot of the guys would be like, I wish there was a woman my age that was as fun and entertaining as you. Because I would.
So you think a young woman wouldn't smoke hash and go search for cicadas?
No, I mean, there are also some of the younger women that are like, I'm looking for a guy who's going to provide me with a daddy, to be a daddy for my unborn children. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that they have, like, you feel more obligated when.
So this would be a reason for a younger guy to want an older woman.
Yes.
Okay, but what about an older woman wanting a younger man? So it sounds like he gives you a very youthful spirit.
Yes. And I'm youthful spirited in general. Yes. Yeah.
What else? He smokes hash.
Exposes me to new music.
New music, okay.
What else? Just learning, the willingness to learn.
Okay, so this is a big point, and I think this should be underlined and highlighted.
Like molding a piece of clay.
Because as we age, we get set in our ways.
Yes.
And we become less flexible.
Yes.
And so when you're with a younger person, they can be a little more open-minded in general. This is a blanket statement. I'm sure there's older people that are very open-minded. Do you think of yourself as an open-minded person?
Yeah. I haven't got... What? What was it? What? What do you mean I'm not an open-minded person?
No, I'm just wondering.
What was that?
Like mixing up your whole... I guess you are.
I'm very open-minded, Cam. Are you open-minded?
I'm extremely open-minded. My floodgates are open.
Oh, yeah.
You can mold me like a little piece of clay.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I have a list of wonderful things that women find in younger men.
Where's that list?
It's in my book.
You want to bring this out right now?
Sure.
Fuck games, date cougars. You heard about it here first, folks.
Yep.
A book that will change your fucking life.
Let me just share some of these.
Oh God!
Special little.
Can we move on?
All right, let's move on. When you know what? Just go buy the damn book. It's called "Fuck Games, Date Cougars." It's on Amazon. Support your local author.
Okay, so In terms of cons, have you found that there are any cons to dating younger men?
Well, yes.
What?
Because sometimes they're irresponsible and you have to school them about that. Like,
school them?
Yeah, they're used to showing up whenever they want. And if you're like that with an older woman, no, the reason I say fuck games, don't date cougars is because older women do not have time for any bullshit from these younger guys who just decide to wait till the last minute and then stand me up. That kind of shit.
Who is doing that?
It happened a couple times and it never will happen again. No.
I've never stood someone up on a date, no matter what age I was.
It wasn't a date. There's a difference. It's not called dating. It's called booty calling.
Booty call. You got stood up on a booty call by a young guy?
Or just made me wait. I don't like waiting.
Okay.
So I don't like you have to kind of school them about the game playing or the texting.
You're constantly schooling.
Or if I'm on the phone with them and then all of a sudden I don't hear anything. Oh, you fell asleep? Well, you know what? Don't go falling asleep when I'm on the call.
Okay.
But anyway, in general, I think it's a wonderful relationship because the young guy doesn't have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because the woman doesn't give a shit. She's not there to get a sugar daddy. That's for sure.
I don't know. There's also the argument that you can make that where the older woman has likely a stable career or stable income and they want to live a certain standard of living.
Right.
And if their partner who's younger doesn't have a stable career, they might have difficulty with that.
Or they'd be okay with it.
Okay. Well,
also, I'm talking
there.
Dating versus relationships. There's a whole, it depends on your life passage. When I became single, I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was just looking to have good time, good companionship, and good sex. I'm just going to call it as it is.
I've been thinking about, thank you for calling it as it is.
You're welcome.
I was thinking, I've heard these points drilled into my fucking noggin for the past maybe 15 years.
For me?
Yes. And, when I've gone out with older women, I kind of expected a more, stable person who is kind of
hold the phone. Hold the phone.
What?
First of all, I don't remember you ever dating an older woman.
Well, I didn't. You've been on every date that I've been on?
Well, you would have shared it if it was successful. Apparently, you only shared the downers.
Hold on. You're not even listening.
Go ahead.
And then one of the other big pros that you mentioned was well, if you're dating an older woman, she's likely not going to be looking for a family or children.
Right. She
was. She was.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
That's very concerning.
That is the only major concern.
Then the pressure's on. You got to fucking perform. You got to be pulling out kids very soon. Talking about pulling children out of the fucking womb.
I have found that to be not the case most of the time. That the women that are in their 40s already had their kids. They're not looking to have another family. Very rarely are you going to find an older woman who wants to have kids.
Yeah.
But again, knowing you look like the kind of guy that...
Why do I look like that?
I don't know.
Well, you got a different look.
You're like the relationship kind of kid.
Oh, fuck. You called me up. This. I just wanted to make this note. You called me up and you were like, "Thank God you're not like this guy. Thank God I raised a beta son, not like these fucking douchebag alphas that are on this TikTok."
Yeah, you took offense.
Yeah. What kind of comment is that?
I don't like those alpha male bro kind of guys.
You don't call your son a beta son?
What are you? What's against an alpha? What's the opposite
I could be an
of
alpha in my own way.
I don't like alphas.
Okay, well, either way, what is a mutually, you're on a level playing field with someone.
Well,
what is this?
I didn't mean it to
up or down, or what is this?
I didn't mean it as a criticism.
You're putting me in a hierarchy.
I just thought saying that you're a nice person, not one of these idiots.
Yeah, okay. Don't refer to me as a beta son.
All right, you're not a beta son.
I don't want to be a beta son.
I'm sorry. Did not realize that was an insult.
Yeah, it's a fucking insult.